Hello, everybody. I hope all is well. Everybody's doing well. Things are going swell. Listen, we're talking about defining, ladies, we're talking about defining your position in your relationship. We're still talking about defining relationships and your position. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Now, ladies, you need definition. Men know how to get what they want, and they will get away with as much as you allow them to get away with. Okay? Don't turn your head and act as though you are not paying attention. He's banking on that behavior. They are gaining ground and taking over territory free of charge with no discussion, and we think that's so sexy. A take charge man. But you haven't had any discussion about what he is taking charge of. Do not assume. Don't think you know where he is going with this. Get a clear understanding of what you want, what you expect, and where you want to go with this relationship. But you need definition, because definition determines boundaries. We are not on a hunt for men's heads, ladies. This is not a head hunting expedition. We're not man bashing. I'm merely telling you, I'm just trying to put you ladies up on that's man game. He might say, I don't want to have sex with you because I don't want you to think that's all I want with you. Then he is on another mission. So what does he want? Keep breathing. It will show up and you will know. Keep your head up, keep your eyes open, and your ears poised for listening to what is not being said. Therein lies the truth. If you do not define your relationship, he will get engaged right under your nose while with you to somebody else. Since you do not define your relationship or even get clarity as to where this thing is going, you fall under the category of fuck buddy by default. He is probably not going to reward you, probably not going to make any honorable mention of you or even say thank you for your service. He will merely take his new wife's hand and walk her off into the sunset, leaving you and all memories of you and everything concerning you behind. Don't feel bad. It is what you agreed to as part of the package. What? You say you didn't agree to that shit? Yes, you did. Sure you did. When you did not define your relationship and get clarity as to where you were going and what you expected. So don't sell yourself short and don't play yourself cheap and cut yourself off from your own desires, wants, and wishes. Don't do it. You can get what you want just like they get what they want. But you got to be honest with yourself and with your partner. Don't agree to something now that you know you might want to or even plan to change later. Men aren't like that. If that is not the arrangement for you, do not agree to it. You don't have to. And you do not agree to it by defining your relationship and expressing what you want from this relationship. In other words, if you are looking for a long-term relationship that could end in marriage, don't agree to be friends up front. Things probably won't change and you will not be advanced from the friend zone to a level upgrade. Might be a good time to pray and ask God to send you your soulmate, the man he has for you. And you can experience happiness and bliss like you have never known. You have to know your own self-worth. If you have low self-esteem and feel like you have to take what you can get, men know that. They can sense that. As a matter of fact, whether you know it or not, he knows who you are and where you stand with yourself in your skin at this point in time within the first 5 or 10 minutes of conversation with you. And he didn't ask you nothing. Just started talking and telling it all. He's not going to stop you. Oh no, all this information free of charge, no questions asked. No, he ain't going to stop you from talking. Keep it, that's right. Have diarrhea in the mouth, baby. Come on. What a blessing. They can sense your weakness, and that is usually their target, your weakness. 5 or 10 minutes of conversation, knowing the right questions to ask or the right topics or subjects to bring up will give them just that. So I'm talking about a man's insight as to where you are and how you feel about yourself. Unless you find or are found by a man that is sincerely interested in you as a person, is sensitive to you, your needs and desires, in trying to get to know you, he really doesn't care. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. That's the truth. He's probably just trying to get a nut. I'm sorry. I have heard men describe their children that way. No love for the mother, no feelings involved at all, just a sex session. There is way too much of that behavior and that mentality going around, y'all, really is. I mean, the world is in disarray because the portal of life is being so god-awful disrespected. But we will discuss that at another time. He is just trying to get an erection so he can ejaculate. At the end of the day, sweetie, that is all there is. When there is no definition, no feelings involved, and no future plans, just trying to get a nut for the day, and you just happen to be the one on that day. Lord help us all. Well, that's all I have, folks, but let me leave you with these encouraging words. We need a little encouragement every now and then, you know. So listen, you should know that your body is a temple for the Holy Spirit who lives in you. You have received the Holy Spirit from God. So you do not belong to yourselves. You belong to God. Okay? And we need to conduct ourselves in accordance with knowing we belong to God and the Holy Spirit lives in you. Stop defiling your temple and let everybody do everything to the portal of life. Okay? Okay, that's all I have for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Be safe. Don't forget, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I will be ever so grateful. God bless you. Be safe. Love y'all. You know I love you. Peace.